Hello everybody, my name is Akira, and this video is about my ACL injury that happened on January 8th. I'll give you a quick rundown. Basically, I went skiing for the very first time, and I will never be going skiing again. I was doing fine on the bunny hills for about 2 hours when my partner decided he wanted to take me up on a green. It's very icy on the East Coast, and I hit some rocks, my left leg twisted too much to the left, and I heard a pop, and I started crying for about 15 minutes. But I did walk down that hill, because I'll be damned if my ass was dragged down by skate patrol. Today is the 1st of February, how could I forget? It's 12:38 p.m. I had a doctor's appointment this morning at 10 a.m. And basically she just confirmed that I do in fact have a full tear in my ACL. She didn't show me my pictures, but I do have a copy of them, so I will eventually look at them probably later today. I don't have a CD player in my laptop, but I have an Xbox, so hopefully it'll work on there. Yeah, I didn't really take in the severity of the situation until after my appointment. Alright, before I was interrupted by Vaughn, I didn't understand the severity of the situation until I started watching videos about it after my doctor's appointment, which I probably should have done that, the other way around, but I live in ignorance sometimes. Anyways, so yeah, that is, I think I want to make a video about it. If you see this, then clearly I did make a video about it. So, and this injury happened on January 8th. So, it'll be a month and a week. So, it's been 3 weeks. And there's something on my phone. So, yeah, that's it. Alright, goodbye. Hello, today is St. Patrick's Day, 2023, it's 2:03 p.m. Today is 4 weeks post-op for my ACL repair surgery. I was intending originally to create a vlog, to document my healing process, my healing journey, but I just kind of forgot to do it. So let me catch you up just a little bit. Basically, at the orthopedic doctor in the office, they had a sign that said, "Did you tear your ACL?" And then it had all this information about the bare implant from Miach Orthopaedics. And I didn't ask any questions about it when I was in the office, because I wanted to do a little bit more research on my own. So I messaged that doctor, and she talked to the surgeon who would have done my surgery either way, and he squeezed me in that Monday, because I think it was on a Thursday or Friday or something. So I was very lucky that he was willing to see me so quickly. So I see him on that Monday. I get my questions answered. And that same day, literally, as I was leaving, he had me get scheduled for my appointment, for my surgery, not my appointment. Because I was on the fence, but I was leaning towards the bare implant only because I think I thought it sounded better than getting a regular, a traditional surgery, which entails you getting a graft from either a cadaver, your patellar ligament or something, and or from your quad. Because the scar doesn't bother me at all. But it's just, I guess, more healing that would have been involved, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So this is nearly 7 weeks post-op Akira, just checking in to correct what I said. The traditional surgery typically entails you getting either a patellar graft, a hamstring graft, or either one of those from a cadaver. My surgeon said that if you're under 33, your body will most likely reject the cadaver. So I decided to go with the bare implant simply because it's supposed to rejuvenate your ACL as opposed to tearing it out completely and just replacing it with one of those grafts. So basically, the implant itself is made of cow collagen, and it's about the size of a packing peanut. During the procedure, they'll soak it with your own blood, and while they're in your knee with the camera, they'll like put it in between the two, the broken ACL essentially, and that's how it's supposed to rejuvenate. And it's supposed to dissolve by the 8-week mark. So I just thought it was pretty cool. And my surgeon said that with the current information available, they saw in pigs, like not humans, in pigs, they saw a 30% reduction in arthritis. And because I am pretty young, I'm 23, I wanted to minimize the possibility of getting arthritis in my knee when I'm older. It's still a possibility, obviously, because this is such a new procedure, but because I'm a part of the clinical study, I will be getting, I think 3 extra MRIs just to like see what's going on in there. And hopefully it's good things, further down the line. Plus the bare implant. Well, I'm a part of the clinical study. I didn't have to be, but I decided to be in it, just because I think it would be helpful, the information, getting it and helping with it. And they follow me basically a week out from surgery, 6 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and then 2, 3 and 6 years, maybe 2, 6 and 10 years, something like that. It's basically just to track, obviously, the implant, how it's doing, how my ACL healed itself, because I know that the implant itself dissolves, I think, at the 8-week mark. At least that's what my surgeon told me. So anyways, initial injury happened January 8th. My original traditional ACL surgery was scheduled for March 24th or 27th. But after I saw that my surgeon on that Monday, my surgery was then pushed earlier to February 17th. So it's being that my surgery was February 17th and it's now March 17th, obviously it's a month out, 4 weeks. I was told I'd be on crutches for about 6 weeks, so I have 2 more weeks left, assuming all things go well in terms of like physical therapy, which I think they are. Currently, I'm locked at 60 degrees. Well, when I'm on doing my daily tasks, I'm locked at 0 degrees, but when I do my PT exercises, I can go to 60 degrees. And then I think on Monday, I'll be going to 90 degrees. If it's not Monday, then it should be that Friday. Healing was fine. I think I'm healing pretty well. I could insert some pictures from, over the past 4 weeks. But basically, I don't really have any pain unless I like take my brace off to like take a shower or something. And like my knee bends in an odd way, but for the most part, locked at 0 degrees, I have no pain. And that has been the case since like the day after surgery, basically. They gave me Percocet for like when I got home, and I took 2 of those. One was at 8 p.m. and the other was at 2:30 a.m. when the nerve block was starting to wear off. Which that was really weird. Just my whole left leg was just completely numb. Like I was trying to tell my toes to move, but they just wouldn't, and it was just a very odd sensation. But it wore off probably about 24 hours or so, maybe a day and a half. But yeah, I can feel my toes now. So yeah, aside from like medical stuff, I've just been fighting boredom, really. That's like the biggest problem. I take every day by the day. Because I'm currently unemployed, so it's really just kind of, I don't know. It kind of worked out in that sense, because the injury happened so early in the year. Yeah. But yeah, as of leg update, I'm fine, just bored, and annoyed with my crutches. Speaking of crutches, if you are on crutches for like a very long extended period of time, I do suggest getting like these cushion things. I don't walk with my armpits on these. I actually you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to like keep your arms like locked, and use your palms. So my palms kind of hurt, but my armpits don't hurt, which I'm very glad about because I broke my foot. These are the same crutches I had when I broke my foot when I was like 10 years old. And I didn't understand the concept of not using your armpits. These are by Crutchies, not sponsored. And they're very helpful, especially the hand ones. These ones are helpful, like if you're waiting in a line or something at the store. And then I have this like pouch by the same company, because I'm a Zoomer and I need my phone at all times. So I put my phone in here when I like go to the bathroom or something. It's very helpful for that. And it has 2 pockets. So my regular water bottle, like my reusable one, is 40 ounces, so it does not fit in this. So either have a very small, like 16 fluid ounce reusable bottle, or just get like a case of water bottles, which, but whatever. So yeah, I use that. I put water, wallet, phone in here when I go to like appointments and stuff. So yeah, definitely recommend these cushions. Yeah. Oh, also, not that it really matters or that I'm gonna keep this in the video, but I got 32 rolls of film developed, not scanned. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I have cut all of them, put them in sleeves, but obviously I have a flatbed scanner. I have the Epson V600, and it only goes so fast, especially at the settings that I scan at, which it's at 3200 ppi, which I probably could bring it down, but whatever. Anyways, I don't know. I think that will be the end of this clip. If you don't see this video in its entirety on its own, then I'll see you in the next clip. Peace. Hello everybody, it is the 30th of March, like 5:30 p.m. or something. Yeah, 5:26. And I just want to record that today I think has been a really good day for the first time in a really long time. One, because I saw my surgeon today, for my 6-week post-op, and he basically said I was healing well. He removed a stitch from one of my scars. He said I could ditch the crutches whenever I feel stable enough and strong enough to walk on my own. And also I got a shorter brace, so I no longer have that really huge robot leg, which is what I called it. I just have a regular short brace now. I would show you, but I can't right now because I'm obviously sitting in my car. But yeah, so I went to Walmart today. I saw a movie today. I saw A Good Person with Florence Pugh and Morgan Freeman, which it was a pretty decent movie. I think it was one of the best ones that's come out thus far, like in the year. But another thing that made today great was I was driving home from said movie theater, and I live in South Jersey. So this is relevant because I watched the H3 podcast, as some of you may or may not know. I've loved H3 since I was probably 16 or something, and I'm 23 now. But I swear to God, I was driving home, and I swear, Jimmy Lee, the Jersey Outlaw, just, like, I was going straight, and he was going, it's like a, what is this, a perpendicular intersection. He was going left towards me as I was at the red light. And I swear to God it was him. Like, my window was down because it's a nice day, and his window was down, presumably also because it's a nice day. And he was on the phone, he was talking, and he was passing by pretty quickly, but I swear I heard that accent. And I also saw, an older man who had his hair pushed back, as he does. Didn't have, like, a spray-on hairline or anything, presumably because he's not, like, at an event or anything. But it was dyed brown. Like, it was an old man with dyed brown hair, and he had the same eyes and everything, that just didn't have makeup on or anything, or the sunglasses. I swear, I saw Dr. James Weiner. And I know he's based in North Jersey, but I am aware that he comes down to South Jersey pretty often, because he did one on one of the live streams. I don't even know when. It was either I think it was last year. I was watching, and it was when he called into the podcast, and he was at a restaurant. It's when he went into the kitchen, and made those jokes. But it was a restaurant literally like 5 minutes away from where I was at the time. And yeah, so I think my plan, I'm a photographer. If you didn't know that already, I'm an artist who does photography. So I'm going to see if I can reach out to him, and maybe do a photo shoot for him. Because that would really be amazing to me. I think that would be really fun, really funny, and really fun, because he's just, like, such a character. And I don't know, like, I don't know, I just think, I really hope that was him. I'm gonna believe it is, because it looked just like him, it sounded like him in the 30 seconds, not even, that he was passing by me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna DM him. I don't know if he runs his own Instagram account, but I'm also going to try to find his email address. I am aware that he is like a curse, like a plague, because that's what Zach says, because he calls him all the time. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that commitment, but I think this is a sign. And I don't believe in God or anything, but if there's a sign that God exists, that this might be it. So, you never know. And it's just so crazy. I'm like on the high from potentially seeing Jimmy Lee, the Jersey Outlaw. So that's just me signing out. Peace. Hello everybody, it is April 5th, around 2 p.m. I just wanted to show you a clip. It'll be 7 weeks in 2 days. It's currently Wednesday, but I just wanted to show you my new brace that I got. I didn't get to show you in the last clip because I was in my car. So here we go. Boom, got 2 hinges on either side, no locks or anything. Also, not on crutches anymore, which is really awesome and fun, and I love being able to just get up and do whatever I need to do without crutches or help or asking for people to get me things. So a couple updates. My goal for bending was supposed to be 90 degrees, I believe, last week. I could only get it to 72 degrees, but my physical therapist said that stiffness in the knee is, in this part of healing, is pretty normal. On Monday, I was able to get 10 extra degrees, so 82 degrees. And he told me that my goal for next week should be about 110 degrees. So hopefully I'm able to get that, and the stiffness will go away. I don't know. I'm icing my leg at least twice a day, but I really should be doing it 3 times a day, so I try to do 3 times. But it just depends on the day and what's going on. I did want to quickly mention that I'm able now to go up the stairs, like, fine. I do need to continue doing the step 2 method, going down the stairs with my bad leg first, only because the stairs are too tall. And when I step down with my good leg and my quad is activating, the underside of my patella hurts. I don't really know like the exact explanation, but basically my therapist is having me practice on it's like a half size platform compared to the stairs, just so I can get used to that motion, so I can hopefully go back down the stairs normally. But yeah, also update on Jimmy Lee, the Jimmy Lee saga, the Jersey Outlaw saga. So it was him. I was able to find his email address, and I messaged him, and basically he asked for my phone number. He called me the next morning at 9 a.m., and it was very surreal. It was early, and also I was talking to this internet meme, so that was just really weird. And he was the Jersey Outlaw on the phone. He was also mostly Dr. James Weiner, like, normal, but he did crack some really odd jokes that I'm a Zoomer, so we have a large age gap. It's an old-timey joke, So, yeah, we were supposed to he was going to buy me breakfast on that Saturday, but because he caused so much FOMO on that Friday, he got home too late and just wasn't able to make breakfast, which is totally fine. So that was, it started last Thursday. So he hasn't contacted me since Saturday, which is totally fine. I don't really care. But hopefully, fingers crossed, toes crossed, but I'm not going to show you for free, that we get to meet up, and I think it'd be really cool to, like, ironically and unironically too, I think it'd be pretty cool to have a photo shoot for this meme legend. So yeah, it's also pretty weird to like try to explain the context of the Jersey Outlaw to anybody who doesn't watch the show, which is probably you watching this video. The H3 podcast, I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'll be making any more clips. I might, but I don't know if they'll be anytime soon. I don't know. I can't tell the future. I wish I could. But yeah, just quick update, and I'll give you a little runway walk again, just so you can be impressed by the fact that I'm walking without crutches. So one of the exercises is to practice my follow through. It hurts a little bit if I straighten, like fully extend my leg, but that's just what I gotta do, Do a little sideways walk. And yeah, so I'm only going to imagine that this will get better as I continue walking without crutches. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to mention. Hey, it's me. Just checking in one last time. I want to quickly touch on the emotional side of this whole injury thing. I used to be severely depressed about 2 years ago. I eventually climbed out of that hole with therapy. But had I not been, lucky enough to be in good spirits, this would have been a completely different experience for me. And I acknowledge that, and I know that, some people out there with going through this injury and other injuries, other, diseases and stuff, it's hard. And I know that. And my advice to you is try to keep your brain stimulated. Watch movies. I know I've watched probably about 30 movies this entire time. A handful of TV shows, a little bit of Pedro Pascal videos, maybe a lot of it. That's besides the point. But yeah, just I see on the ACL subreddit too, like a lot of people suggest just diving into new hobbies. If you're an artist like me, you can go ahead and, try to make things. I didn't really do much of that, but I'm in a burnout, but that's fine. So basically what I'm trying to say is don't be afraid to try new things. Try to keep your brain stimulated. Don't be afraid to reach out to people, whether that be friends, other strangers on the internet, could be me. Or, if you haven't already started therapy, try starting therapy. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but, I don't know if BetterHelp is good, but you can try that, I guess. All jokes aside, and I know it's easier said than done. I know that for a fact, but try keeping your head up, and I'm rooting for you. And your surgeon is rooting for you. Your doctors are rooting for you if, nobody else around you is. So, yeah. It is what it is. It sucks. You're on your ass for at least 4 weeks, but life will move on, whether you're depressed or not. So, yeah, I don't know if that helped, but yeah. Peace out, Girl Scouts. See you on the flippity flip. At least not right now, so if you see me in the next clip, then I have more stuff to talk about. So, anyways, peace out, Girl Scouts.